Okay, we're back with Back to the Future. Back with back. So I think we're supposed to be, can I, like, run? I can't remember. I want to say I can. But, obviously, Einstein. Hello. Oh, I know what you do. Because we're trying to find out where the hell Doc went. Use the shoe. Find me the shoe.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
I see what they did there. As usual, this one doesn't have as much, commentary because you're listening to them like the whole freaking time.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
It sounds like you're an idiot. I got this. Let's ring the doorbell.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Nah.
I haven't got all day. You're trying my patience, young man.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. My, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Cool.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was it?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Who is she calling a nosy Nelly? Jesus.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
I like how there's like a total of 5 people in Hill Valley, apparently.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Some people he keeps running into.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Jesus, lady.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
I don't want to knock those boxes down ever since she said that. Pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
That's funny. Cat trophies.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
For cat ladies. Jesus. No, we're not gonna. Kitchen door.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That was actually kind of funny. I can't touch. Ooh, candy. Candy. I want candy. God, I don't even care. Whatever. Cat bowls.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Cool. Radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Well, that worked.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Ah.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Okay, well, can you like choose?
All right, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
I don't know. I tried asking her. She didn't say anything. Pictures, radiator, cat balls, candy.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
Binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
I bet that's porn.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Cool.
So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a
Oh my
date.
god, isn't that good enough?
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Okay, cool. Let me try asking him more stuff.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Oh my
Don't let me
god.
keep you from your business.
Okay, like, what else could I use to, like, help me? Am I, like, missing something? Shoes.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down, and I know that was sometime in 1932. But I've got to get more specific than that if I'm gonna find Doc.
Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Idiot. Oh my god. I hate point and clicks because it's so difficult to navigate.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
You're a genius, ma'am. Let's go back.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Yes.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Jesus, lady. Strickland's gonna Strickland. Garbage.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's probably not Halloween. What's your work uniform?
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
His dad looks freaking weird. I don't like how his eyes are always half sleepy. It's bizarre.
You ready to go, Einstein? I've got to turn on the time circuits
Oh,
first.
Jesus. Time circuit switch.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy.
Pad.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Yep. So many loading screens. I don't even know what to say. Hi. How you doing? I love the music. It's still so good after so many years. But I like how they revisit elements from other films and stuff, but they do it in a different way each time, because it would seem like it's like, oh, this is just copying, but no, it's cool. At least that's what I think.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I'm a supporter.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's
Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan.
Okay.
Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Cool, and that's where I'm going to stop it here since it's gotten long enough. Oh, I can, let's say, yeah, I can run. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching. As always, rate and subscribe and leave any comments, especially if you like Back to the Future. You can leave some quotes or something. I don't know. Have fun. Thanks.